or anything after that we posted, it was going crazy. But that particular video made shade room, so we didn't.
Anybody that comes on my show, we're going to have a good conversation. It's okay to agree to disagree, just as long as we're respectful.
Look in the camera.
Hold on. Let me just
Everyone is a product of their own experience. There will be times that you have to experience the pain in order to experience the joy. So let's talk about the experience and let's share the results. What's going on, everyone? It's your brother, your nephew, your cousin, Anthony, whatever you want to call me. And you know, we are back for another review today for Love and Marriage Detroit, Season 1, Episode 4. Baby, if I had to give Love and Marriage Love and Marriage Detroit a soundtrack, today's episode should have been called Resentment. Only thing I could think of was, wish I could believe you, then I'd be all right. But my suspicions of you have multiplied. And it's all because you lied. I only give you a hard time, 'cause I can't go on and pretend like I thought I could forgive you. Man, I'm like, dang. Everybody, the word of the day is resentment. Because everybody will talk about resentment in this episode. Go ahead and look it up. Beyonce resentment, Jasmine Sullivan resentment. Oh shit, that was my song. It still is. All right, y'all. So we're gonna have a few changes this week because we have a whole lot to talk about. We got 152 people watching right now, so make sure y'all like this video, leave comments, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Put up this disclaimer: everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged. It's for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. If you have not followed me on social media, make sure you go ahead and follow SAnthonyLofties. Go ahead and purchase my album. It's available on all digital platforms. If you would like for me to promote your business, email trailbusiness@gmail.com. If you have not become a member, go to www.youtube.com/SanthonyLofties/join. I want to thank everyone that tuned in and watched the video of Marcel, where is the $250,000, where he basically allegedly scammed Miss Joy out of $250,000. Now, tomorrow it's supposed to be part 2 of the conversation, but I'm actually moving this conversation. Well, part 2 will come on Wednesday at 7:30, because since Destiny did an interview with Carlos and they called and said, well, Carlos didn't bring me up, but he did bring up the situation with Destiny telling everybody what really happened at the upscale party. So since you brought some stuff up and you was like the blogger went through your house, I have every right to give out more information about some other stuff. Okay. Now, Destiny, you know, I'm gonna wait for tomorrow, but I will be going live tomorrow to talk about the Destiny situation. Okay. That interview, we will dissect that interview and we will come back from there. Now, so like I said, tomorrow we're gonna do the Destiny and Carlos interview. Wednesday will be part 2 of the conversation. If you are not privy to this situation right here, go ahead and get caught up with the Scott's Blackmail Innocent Entrepreneur. Then part 1 of the conversation, and then part 2 will be on Wednesday. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Do Not Disturb, because I don't need nobody else calling my phone, because I've been getting some phone calls and I already know what people want to talk about, and I'm not going to talk about it, and I'm not going to retract anything I said. It is what it is, because I already know what's about to take place, and I already know who about to be the middleman, and it is what it is, and it ain't nothing that you can do. You can't call me. You can call me and say whatever you want. I'm not going to do it. We're gonna leave that for a different day. But yeah, I just been dealing with a few things today, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do it pertaining to that live or whatever, or those posts, whatever. It is what it is. So, and then we'll be back on Friday for Bell Collective Season 3, Episode 9, and Love and Marriage Detroit come back on Saturday, but I won't be doing the reviews till next Monday. So let's go ahead and get into it. Love and Marriage Detroit. It picked up with our good sis Anthony and Dr. Latoya. So it picked up with Anthony and Dr. Latoya. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. Anthony, bro. Oh gosh. If I want yeah, I just can't with Anthony. I really can't. Anthony be giving a lot on this show, like his emotion. Okay, I'm letting. Okay, anyway, he wanted everybody to have his back. He just wanted somebody to have his back. Anyway, Dr. Latoya, she was over there clutching her imaginary pearls while Anthony was over there talking. She still like this, like, like, girl, just say calm down. That's all you got to say to him. That's all you had to say to Anthony. Is just calm down, baby. And the other two friends, they were there looking like, why did we come on this boat? Right. Everybody's so style spirit saying the Detroit Anthony was doing the most. He really was. Anyway, and then it went on. He was like, he wanted his grandma. All I wanted was my grandma. What? Yo, grandma? Can somebody get grandma on the phone? Where grandma at? Please. It reminded me of like white chicks. You know, when she was trying to close, that was like, oh, you need to let me call. Let me call. Baby, get grandma on the phone. Do y'all got some reception? I don't know what was going on. I said, child, he just ran out of something to say. So that's the first thing that came to me. He just wants his grandma. I said, child, I can't. Anyway, he said that Dr. Latoya parents and family broke his heart. I don't want to know what did they say. That's what she should have been saying in the confessional. Producers, when y'all ask them questions, why you didn't ask Dr. Latoya, what did your daddy say to him? Because I want to know what broke his heart. Anyway, after that scene, it went to Kobe and Russell. Kobe and Russell. Russell basically talked to Kobe's friend Chelsea. It's funny that Kobe got a friend named Chelsea and Christina got a friend named Chelsea. Even though I just interviewed Christina's friend Chelsea Victoria. I would love to interview the other Chelsea. Chelsea, you want to come on up here? If you're watching, go ahead and hit me up on my deal. Okay. Kobe friend Russell said he wanted to plan a birthday party for Chelsea. And obviously it's gonna be her 30th birthday. Okay. So Kobe, I don't know what was up with Kobe makeup and Christina makeup. I like them, but for some reason, y'all, the blending was not good on today's episode in the confessionals. It was gonna give it a little orange, and Kobe in that scene, it was a little orange too. I need y'all to hit up Marvin Dixon. Kobe, I know you know who Marvin Dixon is because that's one of my friends. He told me that he know you. So shout out to Marvin Dixon. Y'all make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, Marvin Dixon _. So make sure y'all check him out. But baby, did you see when Kobe told Chelsea when she walked in the room, she said, I know you don't got no shoes on in my house. I said, girl, straight up mama mode. And she did not blink either. She just like stared at her like, you got your shoes on in my house. What are you doing with your shoes on? Take them off. And she took them right off. I felt it when she said that. Anyway, Kobe said, I know you don't have those shoes on my house. Then they started talking about the deals that Kobe got coming in. Because, you know, she's an influencer. And she talked about a deal, but the owner said it sounds like something that Christina was doing. And Christina wanted the same thing. She said, yeah, she was talking to her about a collaboration with Christina, but I guess Christina really hasn't been answering or whatever. But we'll jump down into that later on in this confessional. I mean, not confessional, but this review. The next scene, it went to Christina and Brandon. They was talking about the marriage mentor. They was on their little Skype or video chat, FaceTime or whatever. It was okay. Is it me? But Christina, y'all need to work on them angles because it was looking a little empty in y'all penthouse. Just from that angle right there, I'm like, where everything else at? I'm like, it could possibly be nice, but it looked a little empty. I said, if I heard echo, it's definitely gonna be empty. But it was a good scene. They talked about how he didn't come back home. You know how you can tell when Brandon is stressed out? Baby, that man bun be looking stressed. You can tell when he done had a rough night because that bun do not be together. Hair be all over the place. I said, yeah, he going through it. I said, child, I said, I know he didn't sleep good last night. He need to be rejuvenated because when they went to that skating ring, he made sure that hair was all put together. But baby, that hair was looking rough. I was like, but anyway, they was talking to the LOL, the man bun. Yeah, you know he got a nice man bun. Like Anthony said, he got a nice man bun. Mm-hmm. Are those the only buns you like? Shut up, Anthony. Shut up. I want to ask Anthony, are those the only buns you looking at on? Anthony, I know you say he got a nice man bun, but are those the only buns you looking? Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Child, Christina, don't get on to me. You never know. Can I ask you something? When y'all went skating, Brenda, was you in front of Anthony a lot of times when y'all was skating? Was Anthony behind you when you were skating? Oh shoot. And you know what? Then y'all race, and then Brandon win the race. So Brandon, you was leading the way, right? Anthony was behind you. Anthony, what bun was you looking at? Was you looking at the top? The top or the back? Which one? We're looking at the back. At the back. Somebody said Russell got the buns. I ain't say nothing about Russell. Russell ain't gonna beat me up. Shoot. Okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So they were talking about the marriage mentor. Brandon talked about Anthony rooting for him, and basically Christina just felt that she wasn't protected, that he just let everybody gang up on her, which he did. She said she felt unsafe, belittled, not protected. I mean, that was the truth. I mean, Brandon, they will come down hard on your wife. You just stood there, and I'm like, I can't do it, y'all. Please forgive me. I'm so sick of these glasses. I done been to this place so many times, and they just won't stay up. Anyway, now Detroit, y'all looking at some of these comments right now. Anyway, that was pretty much it. Brandon did that little kiss. He said, I look like, what the hell is he doing? Is that how you kiss her? At first, I thought he was gonna do like a Whitney Houston song. And you know how Whitney Houston little shake? And I said, Brandon, is that a kissing moment? Boy, he looked like he was scared to kiss her. He probably thought Christina was gonna smack him because you never know what Christina gonna do. Shoot, it would have been funny. But he said, ain't that a kissing moment? But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on. They said if you need us, you know how to get in contact with us. So the next thing they went to Anthony and Dr. Latoya. Dr. Latoya asked Anthony, is he gonna talk to her dad? Babe, I'll tell y'all right now, that praise team was not it, okay? I would love to come to Detroit to go to y'all church, but please, Anthony, what you should have did, you should have let some of your no, Brandon, what you should have let some of your people that's a part of your thing, they should have went to Anthony church and did the praise team, because that praise team wasn't it. Somebody was all key. They had them Jesus sandals on, and Dr. Latoya, your daddy had their navy blue big suit on. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was waiting for somebody to bust out with, I love the Lord. He heard my cry. Love the Lord. I was like, okay. And then you're going to see Dr. Latoya, she did the, girl, it ain't no tears in your eyes. You ain't feeling it. You was not feeling that praise thing because Lord, no, I heard them for only 3 seconds and they weren't hitting on. Somebody was off key. They did not have their note. Not at all. Because, babe, I would have had my hand up like this and walk right on out. They should have showed your father preaching a good old sermon. But then Anthony, he gonna walk up to his father, his stepfather, no, his father-in-law, and say, "Can we talk?" Man, Dr. Latoya, you know you had that one to crack. You was trying to listen to see what they was gonna say. Oh my gosh. Hey Carson, baby. I see you up in here. Carson Blue is in the chat. All I know is they walked outside. Well, Anthony, you wanted to talk to your father-in-law. Your father said, I'll talk to you in a minute. He said, let me shake me a few hands. Then you went outside. You brought something to your father's attention. You said you didn't like the way that they treated you. Then I can tell Dr. Latoya, she had a window crack trying to eavesdrop. But those kids were quiet. They were back there playing with their iPad while Dr. Latoya was trying to listen to her husband and her father talk to each other. Anthony, you said you felt like they was treating you like you was a deadbeat. You just left your family. Then you was all wrapped up, tied up, tangled up, not in Jesus' name. Yes, you was. Baby, Anthony, he was wrapped up, tied up, tangled up in all his emotions and his feelings. Anthony was on an emotional roller coaster. I'm like, boy. Anyway, they basically talked about when he left or whatever. The father-in-law, he felt that Anthony should have basically stayed with his family because what the kid was going through in school. Let me just say this. And if you get an opportunity to work with Disney and Marvel, I'm sorry, I would have took the opportunity because that's one place, one company you just do not want to deny. Like, you can go so far working with Disney and Marvel, it's amazing, but the thing is his communication skills should have been a little better. Now, I felt if he would have probably talked to his father-in-law and just told him, look, I'm gonna need for you all to step in because I have to go. I have to take this opportunity. I'm coming back. But like you said, he didn't. Them kids come first, Anthony. I get it, Carson. The kids do come first. But at the same time, he could have talked to his family and told them, like, look, y'all, I have to do this. But it looked like they're a big family. They all could have went up there and helped out on something. That's just my opinion. But they gave that long hug. I'm like, child, I don't think I want to say, we give you your flowers while you are living. Anthony, I thought he was going to bust out into crying at first or do a shout or something. I'm like, child, I can't do this. Next Sunday, he's going to be going up to the altar just to make everything right with his family. I'm sorry. Anyway, the next scene, it went to Kobe and it was Russell. Russell basically met with the owner of the gym. Russell, you better not buy that gym. Don't buy that gym. I'm not a fan of Anytime Fitness. I used to have a membership a long time ago. But Anytime Fitness don't be popping like that. I would not waste my time buying that gym unless, if you do, Anthony was trying to break every chain, break it. Girl, he was trying to take the shackles off his feet so he can dance. And he would have went overboard on that boat. Open the floodgates of heaven. Let it rain. But yeah, so Russell went to go meet at the gym. I'm sorry, I was feeling that gym. Russell, don't invest in that gym. Now, if you make it one of those spinning classes where you can actually train and people come in and train with you and you playing some hip-hop music and stuff like that, then you own to something. But Russell, you ain't gonna have everybody up there training to Mary Tasha Cobbs. Can you imagine this man having a gym? Y'all gonna walk in and gonna be like, I am grateful for the thing, or you make me happy. I'm chasing after you. I can't work out. Imagine doing a spinning class and you bumping, I'm chasing after you. Oh, anyway, but I like Russell now. So everybody went skating. Kobe showed up and I guess they asked where Russell was at. She was like, I don't know. And it seemed like they tried to make it a deal like she didn't know what Russell said. One thing I can say about Kobe and Russell, I'm sorry. If I had to pick a favorite right now, it would be Kobe and Russell because they are not with the shit. And at first, I was like, they need to be removed from the show because they're not giving that much. But you know what? I like what they're giving now because they neutral. That look, we ain't doing all of that. And we're going to say what we're going to say, and that's going to be it. But I'm really liking Kobe and Russell right now. I really am. So, Kobe, she was like, look, Russell being in his own little world, but one thing about you can tell her she's secure. she know her husband coming back. She know her husband ain't gonna do anything. Only time I need Kobe to get taking care of them eyebrows. That's it. And I said I was gonna lay off, but Kobe, you know, I love you, baby. I like you too, Russell. Patrick Star, and I was looking at the gym. But yeah, I'll come back to that. So after that, she said she don't know where he's at or whatever, and then he popped up or whatever, gave her a hug. But did you kind of see when he tried to give her a kiss? She's like, Kobe basically said, "You mind when we get home, babe? I'm not gonna embarrass you right here, but you mind when I get home because I paid the $50 for that little side kiss right there." It's like, but she said, "I'm not gonna do you like that in front of the camera." So Russell tell Kobe that he did a walkthrough of the gym. He was like, "So I'm 85% in on getting the gym, and I think it'll be a good investment." So Kobe, she was looking like, "What? You didn't tell me about this. Like, I need to do a walkthrough as well." Like, and I feel what she's saying. She was like, "If we're gonna be invested in this, I need to see the gym." She said, "I need to get the numbers for the first year." Thinking, and to be honest, the guy sat up there and told Russell that I guess he didn't really see an income to like 3 years. I hate when people always be like, the first year you're not really gonna see in the revenue. I hate when people say that. Do not say that because I feel like you jinxing yourself not to do anything. You can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. I have seen a lot of business like get money within the first 2 weeks, a month, or whatever. Like for example, when I was doing them caramel puffs, she made like $5,000 in 1 week. Don't short yourself. And then lay off my people. Girl, I love Russell. I love Russell. I told you he sound like SpongeBob. 24. Hey Patrick. I know something funny. 24. What? 25. 25. You going to the Kobe 30th party. I want to plan something special for Kobe. You know it's her 30th birthday. Child. They're gonna be bumping Leandria Johnson. Okay. They probably gonna be playing the Clark sisters. No, they're from Detroit, so you made my day. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, y'all. So let's jump back into this. So Russell told Kobe that she want to be involved with everything, that she want to see the first year's numbers. Cool. Anthony bring up his man movement to help the men. They I guess have a voice or whatever. But one thing I didn't like was when Brandon, when they went to the skating ring, Brandon, he was like, I got to hold my wife's hand. Like, come on, Brandon, bro. Don't do that. Not from if you from that place, it's like you kind of down in your own place. Then you said it smelled like East. I'm like, come on, dude. Don't do that. That's how you stop companies from not wanting to work with you. You don't want to say too much. You don't want to give too much. Even if it is true, don't say that. It's like, do you all not consider getting PR when you do a show? Like, common sense will tell you, do not say something like that. Okay. That's all I said. They should be playing gospel. Okay, so anyway, they did their little skating or whatever. Anthony talking about his man movement, talking about to help guys have a voice. Anthony, you the last person that need to be talking about a man movement, okay? Because you still trying to find your voice at home. That's it from what it looked like right here. Russell said, please make sure your wife know about his artist. Russell told Brandon to make sure his wife know. He said, look, I'm taking accountability for this stuff. Like, I don't want no surprises, all right? Michelle said, Brandon is getting on my nerve. And I'm like, I wouldn't mind working with Brandon. I wouldn't mind working with any of them, to be honest. I mean, if it makes sense. So, after that, Kobe and Christina, they talking about... They sitting up here talking about the influencer situation. Baby, Dr. Latoya was in the background looking like, what the hell going on? Like, did I miss something? So she said, I'm just gonna listen. So I'm gonna have to be very careful with this because this part right here, it's a little tricky, but then it's not tricky. Christina said that she was talking about they was talking about influencing or whatever because Kobe said they should collab or whatever. I guess they kind of agree with having a collaboration. And Christina said that she was talking about doing like a live or reel or something like in fashion content. She was confused about the question. And the Harper Ray. I'm gonna be honest. If I was Harper Ray, I would be mad at everybody on this show. Like, I'm the owner of this company, and you all make me look like I'm the owner and I'm being messy. I would be so mad. Okay, but we can hop right back in. So the Hopper Ray suggested a collaboration together. That's what I want to say who said that. That's what Christina tried to say, that Hopper Ray told her that. Now Christina said that Hopper Ray didn't. She said Hopper Ray said that they didn't get that far in the conversation, I guess, with Kobe about the collaboration. So they said Hopper Ray said that it seemed like that Kobe is trying to do the same thing that Christina is trying to do. And Christina, if you're trying to, Christina made a comment saying, if you're trying to win with me, we have to do things the right way. And I'm still, Christina, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still confused by that a little bit, okay? It's like, I like each person on this cast for something totally different, okay? And when she made that comment, I'm like, what does she mean by that? Like, was that cut from a different clip, or does it go with that right there? I'm not understanding, okay? So Christina, she was like, she said, in the influencer world, jumping in on an existing collaboration. And Kobe, she was like, whoa, hold on. I'm not jumping on your collaboration. And Kobe said, how is that jumping in when she didn't know? And really being honest, Christina, baby, I love you. But Christina, you was wrong on this one, unless they cut some parts out that didn't make sense. Kobe, she really looked like she didn't know what was going on. Like she didn't know that you were on it. So with that being said, Christina, she said that the way Harper Ray, that's the way that Harper Ray made it seem. And Kobe said that why couldn't you pick up the phone and just say, hey, I'm working with Harper Ray. Dr. Latoya, she was back there shaking her head, agreeing with it. And Kobe said, if it was her, she wouldn't feel that way because she's not a selfish person or whatever. And she don't want everything to be about her. So Christina said, why would I be thinking about you when I set up a collaboration? Okay. Christina said that Kobe's being defensive. And I agree with Dr. Latoya. She said, I don't think she's being defensive. She's emotional. She's passionate. But then Kobe said in her confession that she is being a little defensive, but it's based off of what Christina was saying to her. So Kobe says it's mind-blowing to her that Christina would think that she would even try to step on her toes with a collaboration, and that she never even knew that she had or whatever. Christina asked what brand have Kobe pitched to them, and she said, I've been trying to have a meeting, and then she went on and said that I haven't pitched any brands. So this is my thing right here, and y'all know if you ain't been watching the YouTube streets for the longest, you should know I'm extremely familiar with this. Kobe and Christina, just go look it up for yourself. I do feel, well, let me tell you, I don't feel that Kobe was trying to step on your toes, Christina. I really do feel like she was just trying to get information. Now, if Harper Ray did give you that message, you really should have just reached out to Kobe. Even just to confirm, like, hey, I spoke to Harper Ray and they said that this right here, can I get some clarification or whatever, like confirmation or whatever this is, I guess the conversation was. Now, if Christina is already working with Harper Ray and she's getting paid to do it, and Harper Ray decides to go ahead and work with Kobe can get paid her own thing, but since Harper Ray told Kobe that Christina is doing it, okay, I can see where Kobe is coming from. Like, okay, let me see if I can do a collaboration since me and Christina already talked about it. I mean, Kobe would get paid from Harper Ray, but Christina, she should have looked at it as, hey, I already got to deal with them. But if y'all want me to do a collaboration, which I don't mind, Harper Ray, you need to pay me an additional amount for me to do a collaboration, because that's putting more work on me, because that's outside of the agreement that we already have in place. Christina, from a PR side, it would have looked really good if you would have said, you know what, let's do this together. I don't mind doing it. Sometimes you have to know how to play the game so the camera crew can't edit to make it look like that you're being a diva, you're being grand, or you look like, or you're trying to think that you're better than someone else. So on this part right here, I'm gonna have to be honest. I'm actually on Kobe's side with this one now when it comes to business. Now, if you didn't want to do a collaboration, Kobe still could have done a deal with them as well. Like there's room for everybody, okay? And I definitely agree with that. But Christina and Brandon, and to be honest, Brandon, I would think you would know about something like this, especially working in the music industry like PR. There are certain things that you just can't say and you can't do. Like at this point, y'all need to start hiring me. Like run your ideas through me and I'll tell you yes or no. Like we need to do some role plans or something. So I do agree with Kobe on this one right here. So basically, the guys walk over and Russell asks what's going on. Christina say that she received a message from Kobe and about the situation. And Russell, he was like, no, Kobe said, do you ask the question? Did she answer the question? And she said no, she didn't. She didn't answer the question on the call or whatever. Dr. Latoya, Dr. Latoya asked the question and said, "Would you do it with her?" Christina said no. I don't know if she cut her off because I don't know if she was going to say no, I wouldn't do it because of da da da. But then Kobe just jumped in and said, exactly, like clearly she won't do it. Now, Brandon needs to read the room. Read the room. So Christina said no. Kobe said if she was asked that question, she would say yes. Oh, see, this is going to make Kobe a fan favorite, okay? Because Kobe don't mind helping people, and Christina, you can't do that because I'm pretty sure everybody in Detroit is looking at you like, who is this girl? Like, why is she so stuck up? Why is she so selfish? That's just from the outside looking in, like just looking at the show. Now, like I say, I know how production, I know how reality TV can be sometimes. That it seems to make it look like you said that when you probably really didn't say it, and y'all was probably talking about something else. So trust me, I know a little bit about that. Now, what else? Russell say y'all are friends. Y'all should be able to have these conversations. Brandon hopped in. And he was like, Christina already said he don't defend her, so he's basically jumping in because Russell jumped in and he said Russell is now addressing his wife. Brandon, he was not addressing your wife. Like I think he was addressing the issue. Like it wasn't just him singling out your wife. He was really talking about the whole entire situation. Like, hey, y'all are friends. I think y'all can talk this out and work this out. That wasn't just directed at her. It was actually the entire situation itself. Brandon, you actually made that situation to seem like he was addressing your wife. And to be honest, Russell was actually extreme. He was very respectful to me, in my opinion. I think he was. Kobe just gained a lot of new support because of this. You're right. I agree. So after that little situation, Kobe said, hold on, I lost my train of thought. So Brandon said this isn't the first time this has happened. Oh, Brandon, I really wish you just would have stayed out of it. Because even Christina turned her head up looking at you like, where the hell you going with this? Like, leave the whole entire show, Pillow Talk need to stay Pillow Talk. But I get it. Y'all saying stuff for drama, like this is for ratings or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. So, of course, you said, but I feel like Russell was de-escalating the situation. Exactly. I agree with that. So, Brandon said this isn't the first time this has happened. You talked about the makeup artist. When he said the first time, did y'all see Russell hands go up like this? I said, oh, shoot. I said, I know this thing. He looking like, let me count to 10. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or Jasmine Sullivan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't let me get to 10. Oh, boy. You did me wrong for the last time. Baby, Brandon, you was about to be singing, I'm going down because Russell knocked me down. But anyway, Baby, Russell arms went up like that. I'm like, camera, zoom back a little bit. Come back a little bit so we can get a full body. Let me stop because Russell going to be thinking I'm going to be after him and Kobe. Baby, I don't want your man, okay? But he's really nice to look at. I don't want him, though. Anyway, when Russell put them damn hands up, I said, oh, I know that look. I know that look. So, after that, Brandon was like, this isn't the first time this will happen. She talked about the makeup artist and Kobe tried to get, I guess that she already had in the bag or whatever. And Russell folded his arms. Kobe said, Brandon is trying to bring up Mariah. Mariah, her agent pitched her. She had nothing to do with that. Baby. Brandon said it's been multiple times. Russell said, why didn't you talk to me about this? And he was like, it's not that deep. And he was like, obviously it is that deep because you bring this up. All I know is basically Russell and Kobe, they was like, look, we're not with the drama. Kobe said they both are influencers. Brandon called her a Kobe cat. Oh, I'm like, bro, why would you say that? Like, dude, Brandon, get away from Anthony because Anthony's spirit is starting to rub off on you a little bit. And I hope it don't go through this show because when you call his wife a Kobe cat, I'm like, come on, dude. You don't do that. You don't do that because you wouldn't want nobody to address your wife like that and for you to sit there and say that about Kobe. But you know one thing about that? Kobe know her place, baby. Kobe, that's how you can tell that Kobe is secure with herself because, baby, she's still right there. She said, because she already knew her husband was going to handle that. I said, I said, I know they be, Russell ain't no weak man. Russell, one thing I can tell, Russell love his wife. That's one thing I can definitely say. Russell love his wife. Not trying to say that nobody else on the show don't love their wife, but you can tell, baby, he's a good man, Savannah, a good man. So, Russell and Kobe said, look, we not with the drama. So we can go ahead and exit stage left. And Russell told Brandon, he said, look, don't say nothing else to my wife. I said, oh. Well, you see that next scene that's gonna come out on the next episode. Russell basically told Brandon, said, bro, if I wasn't saved, I would have broke every bone in your body. I'm like, Anyway, that was all that happened this season. I mean, not this season, but on this episode. But baby, Kobe, I was with you on this one. And like I said, y'all still like Christina. Y'all gonna need some PR on this right here. And I'm hoping, and if you look at the next episode and everything that's about to happen, I'm like, man, I can see where this going. People want people to take sides. And I'm like, if y'all haven't learned by now, I don't take nobody's side. I'm gonna talk about now. We'll probably talk about that on a different note, on a different day. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all come up so we can talk about this, Carson. I hope Carson come up. Lady D, how are you? I see you in the background. Hey, Lady D, how are you?
I'm good, Anthony. How are you?
I am good.
Good. How is Caitlin?
She said she told me today that she's doing better. She's still in a little pain, but she's doing better. She's in Florida right now. So
Okay.
She said she will be back soon.
Okay. I miss her. I was trying to fill in her shoes, but I can't do it like she can. I was trying.
You are good. What did you think about the show today?
Oh my gosh. It was good, but I mean, I like Kobe a little bit, but she kind of get on my nerve. Because I was talking earlier and I was on somebody else's platform, but I'm gonna say this. I feel like she needs to at least give her husband a different avenue about being a pastor. If she don't want him to do it, she could maybe try it for 2 years or see about it in 2 years, not jump right into it because I know she don't really want to. She don't want him to do it. But at the same time, what does she want him to do? Does she just want him to stick to his regular job? What is his regular job?
He was a 501c3.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
he's also worked for the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he an Army guy.
Well, I mean, I could see why she don't want him to do it because he's doing a whole lot. I didn't know that's what he was
I
doing.
know one thing. He won't be doing no night calls. I know that.
No, he won't. Because
Baby,
a pastor's job is never done. Because my brother
all
was
I'm
a
gonna say,
pastor.
I'm sorry, Lord, if Russell was mine, which I don't want him to be,
Right,
it's
he's
gonna be
fine.
it's gonna be some prayer hours from look. Come between this time right here, 10 and 3 o'clock. Time after that, we ain't doing it.
Right, that's what I was saying. Because my brother is a pastor, so and my sister-in-law, she didn't want to be a first lady, but it is what it is. She ain't had no choice. They were already married, so you it it does take a lot. It takes a lot. So I kind of understand her point when she says that she don't want to do it. So I didn't know he was doing all that, but now that I know that, it's like, yeah, no, no, stick to your National Guards and everything else you got going on because that's too much, too much.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Dominique, how are you?
I'm doing.
Okay, she just got off for some reason. Carson, go ahead, love.
So basically, I am looking forward to the next episode
Mm-hmm.
because it looks like it is about to get real. Nurse Latoya. But I don't know if that's just how the scenes, because they'll show one thing and then something else
Mm-hmm.
be happening. But it's looking like they're trying to say that Anthony and Nurse Latoya jumped on the bandwagon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really just excited. I will say this though, Russell and Kobe are being 100% their authentic selves, you guys. He
Mm.
really is a man of God. Like, that is no joke. Like, nothing about what those two are doing on there. I don't know Nurse Latoya and Anthony. I do know Christina and Brandon. I think they're being themselves too, but I don't know the dynamics, in their household of how they operate. But I've actually been around Kobe and Russell, and they're 100% being themselves. So I do think they're gonna wind up becoming like the couple favorite on the show, in my opinion.
You
Yeah,
know, I like Kobe and Russell. I really do.
I like Russell. Russell is
It's just
fine
my
though.
I
You
just
don't like Kobe?
I mean, I don't know. It's just something about her. I'm just not there with her yet. She just,
So
I
why
don't
I
know.
do like Kobe? What I like, I like that Kobe is definitely in support of her husband, but she stands up for herself 100%.
No,
Like,
that's
she
true.
says, and I
That's
feel like,
true.
because I feel like there's different type of women and wives. Like, you have those my man, my man, my man type pick me type wives who just let their man run over them, make them look dumb. Kobe says exactly how she feels at all times. It's not necessarily ever disrespectful, but she
Mm.
expresses exactly what she don't like, don't want to be a part of, don't nothing. And she demands her respect at all times. And I think Russell does a great job at compromising as a husband, because you can definitely tell he's a head of the household type of husband. You can tell he's a traditional type of husband, but I
Right.
feel like that he takes her feelings into consideration all the
of
time.
course you
Now,
can see
now,
that.
Carson, are you talking about anybody in particular when you say the husband can run all over them? Are you talking about
I
Tisha?
I am not. Y'all not about to do that.
don't
Y'all not about to
don't
do
you
that.
start that lady.
Y'all not about to do that. I'm not doing that, y'all.
Who sent you? Who sent you?
Who sent you? Y'all not about to have me on here saying that. I
Baby,
am
I
not
got
doing
enough. I let me
It's
hold on.
okay.
I got enough of going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville now. Okay, I have enough.
I'm just saying there are some
Well,
women who do get disrespected and made to look retarded a lot of times in front of the world, and we have not seen any type of, and their husbands think that they are manly men, and we're not seeing any type of compromise, or like, let me see how I can my wife look better, feel better, or appreciate it. And I feel like Russell, to me, out of if I, and I will say this, out of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Detroit, and Love and Marriage DC, I feel like Russell is the only husband that I've seen that gives what every, I
I
ain't gonna say
agree.
every
That's
wife, but
true.
I
I'll
agree
say
with that.
it's me, what I be looking for in my husband. I feel like Russell has been the only husband that I've seen on television that shows he can be head of the household, still respect his wife, still run it, still run his house, but have respect and make his wife look good and protect his wife at all times.
Yep.
That's I see that
Yeah.
from nobody on none of those shows except Russell. So I'll say that if you want me to
No,
say that.
I will agree with you on that.
I agree with that.
Is that Carson?
Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Carson. That's
I
Carson.
love seeing you answer the question. You were beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Hold on, you asked the question?
I was on the Black Expo. I told you I was
But
on
no,
the
I think I saw you, but I thought I seen the back part of you. Did you have like
No,
How I
a
it was
tablet?
the
actually
front.
asked the question. They had the camera on
She
me.
she actually asked. Let me see how I'm gonna word this. She asked the person that had trash guard credit how to get business, but they have bad credit.
Oh, can I say who she talking
And
about?
I
Are
would
you talking
like to say
about
this.
Marie?
Kobe,
So your phone.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maurice, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Um. Uh. Now, Kobe and Russell. Russell's the one that's in the military, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Maybe he can talk to Miss Joy.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. But
Mm-hmm.
I do know. I will say this,
Mm-hmm.
y'all. Miss Joy has been making no. She has been making steps. She made steps today. So
Oh, good.
yeah, I talked to her this morning.
Great.
She's making steps to take care of that. She said coming on the
Good.
platform really gave her confidence and built her to actually go ahead and do it. Because she said she was so nervous how the backlash will come on her
No.
business. And I'm like, girl, go ahead and take care of that. I don't even care.
Exactly.
I don't care what the backlash would be. 250,000. Now we home.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I really haven't watched DC or Detroit. So I'm just going to kind of fall back and listen to everybody. But I just wanted to say that to you, Carson. You are a very beautiful young lady.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, I just wanted to say, yes, you asked a very, very good question.
Thank you.
And to also let Anthony know, yeah, get Russell to talk to Miss Joy. She can never have too many people helping her.
Gotcha. Carson, that was a
That's it.
question
That's
for
all.
you.
That's why I was laughing.
What's the question, Anthony?
How did
Ask
you feel?
Carson.
How did you feel about the expo?
Y'all know I really didn't even want to speak on the expo
You
at all
know
just
what? To be
because.
honest, Carson,
Yeah.
real talk.
hmm
Do that on your channel.
Yeah. I was about to say I don't want to speak on the expo
Yeah,
tonight.
don't
So.
speak on like if you do that, like get those views for you because you deserve that right there. You was a part
We'll
of it.
go over there and do it.
I'm
We'll
I'm
go
a,
over
I'm
there
gonna
and
actually
support.
go live tonight. So,
Mhm.
oh, I'm sorry to be promoting on your channel. Y'all know I'm gonna go
No,
live
no,
tonight.
no, 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 ma'am. You can go ahead and do it. Do
Okay,
it.
I will be going live tonight because I know a lot of y'all were worried about me. I just saw a few of the comments at my post that I had made yesterday, and so I'm gonna go on my live tonight and talk about that, and then I will also talk about the expo, and I'll even talk a little bit about this part 4, a little bit about that.
Mercy.
Do not if, honestly make it 2 videos.
Okay.
Don't put all of that together because, like I said, the videos about the expo will get views by itself. Okay, and
Okay.
then like if you're gonna make your money, get it 2 different ways.
Okay. So talk about. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. I can do
one
that.
video for each one.
Okay. Thank you for the advice.
No problem,
But I'm
love.
gonna go ahead and drop down too. I just want to listen. I just had to come on here because y'all ain't about to be talking bad about Detroit now. It's like,
I like Detroit.
I love it. It's
yes,
good.
yes, I love it.
All
All
right,
right,
y'all.
so I'll see y'all later. I'm listening though. I'm in the crowd. Y'all know I'm watching.
Okay.
Hey, Anthony, can I ask you one question?
Go ahead, love.
Um, did did I see correctly a snippet of someone from Love and Marriage Huntsville going to be on Detroit?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You did.
Okay. I'm gonna drop down.
All right. Carly, how are you, love?
Hey, well, I don't understand what Christina, whatever her name is. Ma'am, you're not the only influencer in the world. People, everybody, their mama influencer. Like, get over it. You mad for no reason.
I understand that. I just really felt like, and the thing is, I like Christina outside of the show, y'all. Like, she's really a sweet guy. But you know, the thing is, and a lot of people in Detroit told me, they said she's not insecure. Like, she's probably one of the most confident people, like overly confident or whatever. But the way the cameras are portraying her is like, I'm like, girl, did you not think before you said this or how you was gonna react this way? Because it don't look good. Like, it's kind of giving you that image of you being stuck up. And I'm like, this is not the person that I've talked to. So it's like I'm looking at two different people. So I'm like, the person that's off the camera is amazing. But the person I'm looking at, I'm like, hold on now. Like, where's this person coming from?
You remember Tisha and Kimmy said Mel was stuck up the first season? Like she bougie. That's the gift.
You said what?
That's what Christina gift.
Okay.
Like girl, have several seats.
Yeah, I understand it. Jackie, I see you up here, love. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
I hate that Carson dropped down. I just wanted to say that Carson looked very beautiful as an entrepreneur. So
I did.
I tell her that. And also too, it's Brandon has a man bun.
Yeah.
Did he cut it?
Yeah, he did. He cut his hair.
Oh, okay. And then for them to, the only thing that I have to say with them, they just have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Just be there for one another, because
I honestly feel like, my opinion, I think Christina needs something to do outside of the influencer. Like, I think she's trying to find herself, and she said that it's been 7 years where she's been a mom, she's been a wife, and I think she's really trying to find who she is. Right. And she just wants that support from her husband. And the way Russell gives support to his wife, I don't see Brandon doing that to Christina. But then he said Christina isn't giving him that same support. So their issue that I see right there is communication and being supportive.
Yes. That's the first thing in a marriage or a relationship is communication. And it seemed like since he, been in the studio and doing his thing, and she's been at home, being out, at home mom, and she been there for 7 years. That's all she know is home.
It's easier said than done. Like, I guess when he didn't come home that weekend, and I'm looking like, nah, that ain't gonna work with me. You coming home, I don't care if we mad at each other. Not one time have I ever witnessed my parents being mad and they did not go to that same room. Right. Like, I'm maybe it's just what today's generation or whatever, because people don't know how to communicate. Everything is done through text messaging. Like, if I go off top, like, for example, when I date somebody, right? Or if I'm getting to know somebody, I'm gonna say up front, I'm not gonna text you 24/7. Now, I understand if we're at work and we have to text each other, but when we home, I need to hear your voice, or we need to be FaceTime, or you need to bring your ass over. Because with you texting, that basically just tell me that you can't hold a decent conversation, or you have a lot of people that want to make these demands and then they can't even meet their own demands. No car, no job, not trying to get education, but you can come up with $10 to go to the club and go buy some marijuana. No, your priorities are in the wrong place. I need you to like me just as much as I like you, because I'm big on quality time. I want to get to know you. I want to know your favorite food, your favorite color, things that make you smile. Show me that you like me just as much as I like you, and then we're going to come together.
Yep, I agree with all of that. I agree.
And I tell a person right now, if I feel like I can't take you home to my parents, I'm not going to waste my time with you.
Right. Right. And that's what I say too. I don't never want to ever go to bed mad with my partner. You know, you shouldn't do that. You know, I don't care if we mad or what, we gonna be in the same bed. You gonna bring your tail home because this is where you reside at, and we're gonna make it do what it do. I mean, are we married or not? You know, we're not courting each other. We married.
And I really think Brandon and Christina, they could build a lot together, especially with the industry that they work in. I mean, even with her influencer deals and stuff like that, like she could literally make it a bundle, like a package where she could include Brandon and his music ability. Like, hey, I work with I can promote your brand and do all this other stuff or whatever. But also, if you would like your own custom music, my husband, he's a producer. He does this. We can actually get your own music to be included in this right here. I think, like I said, they'll be together good as a team.
And then and then what about designing some clothes?
Exactly. That's what they should have been doing. They should have been reaching out to somebody to start their own dress collection or something. Like that's what I wish they would have did that.
Yeah, collaboration. That can be huge. That can exactly be huge.
And you know, it'll be good if they do get another season. I mean, it would be nice to see them come together and actually create a fashion line together. And like just so two women come together that are friends to create something positive.
Yeah, that's excellent. And also, last thing, Anthony. Did he? No, I'm talking about the Anthony on the show. Okay, so that was her father that he was talking to in the driveway, right?
Yeah, Dr. Latoya's father. Yeah.
Okay. So I was still a little hesitant because I don't think he really got everything out that he wanted to say. You know, and then the father, because I cut it off, so I didn't finish the rest of the scene. So because I'm multitasking around here. But did he ever did they ever talk about doing a sit down or doing some counseling? You know,
not the father, but Dr. Latoya did say that they did go to counseling.
So it's just you don't know if just one session or several.
I mean, they had. I don't think they went into details like that.
Okay. Because see, here's my whole thing. When you get ready to get married, it's a lot of couples that I've met, and they have not touched on counseling at all. You gotta do that first.
But I think that's one thing I like about Detroit versus Huntsville. Like we're actually seeing, I guess they're having conversations that we can relate to. And it's not just about being a multi-millionaire or having all of these jobs and businesses or whatever. They are really having legit conversations that we will probably have every single day. Like, hey, I'm thinking about investing right here, or what a married couple would normally talk about.
Yes,
hey,
and I'm glad.
I need to be right here to see what are the numbers looking like, because guess what? If you do this, I'm a part of this. So I want to make sure that I'm okay if something was to happen, that the money that I bring in too it's a right fit for our family, for our household. Communication. I mean, it's a lot that you can take from this show. And like I say, I give Carlos King his props. Love and Marriage Detroit is good. It really is. I enjoy it. Like they're not playing in our faces the way Huntsville is.
Right. What I'm taking from there is a lot of, communication, among the couples. And honesty. I've seen some honesty. Also too, trust. Now I'm a little iffy still. Like, this is just only the 4th, episode, so I still got to see some more. But from what I'm taking from it now, it is good because they are showing the reality of their livelihoods, and I appreciate that, because in today's age now, everybody needs that. What they're showing on not portraying, but what they are showing on their show, we need that today. Because a lot of people do not know how to really, talk to one another, or even court one another, or be married to one another. They showing the backgrounds of what's really happening. I'm not happy. I don't want to be a first lady. You know what I'm saying? I ran into that too in my marriage. I did not want that. Like I told him, that's not my calling. So, but anywho, One more last thing. Anthony, your glasses. Really?
Well,
If you bend them inward.
no, okay. No, so the thing is, it's so thin.
Mm-hmm.
Like even when I took them up there, like when I tell y'all, like they didn't even have the screw to even put it together. They say if I have to come back up there one time, they're just gonna give me brand new frames from a totally different thing because I've never had the problems that I've had with these glasses like my other ones. I'm sick of them. Like y'all don't even understand. I'm like, I'm so sick of doing this right here. They was like, well, we can probably put a little band. I said, what I look like walking around with a band on the back of my head.
And another thing too, the ears, the earpiece. If you take them, you gotta be delicate. If you take them, because I have some glasses, I got several glasses like yours. If you take the plastic ear part, bend them a little bit, because you're really not supposed to do it without heat that you have at the our glass place. Take it a little bit and bend it at the bend the little tip.
Right.
That
Go ahead. I really wish my camera was up here because y'all, my camera is right here on the side. And then when I'm looking up here at the screen, it look like I'm looking out somewhere else, but I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking at y'all.
Can you switch it like you did before? Because the time, the clock is where it says live is blocking your face.
No, not that. I'm just talking about the camera on located.
Oh, that's better though. Whatever you just did was better. Now you're at
I'm talking about like looking at you all. Like if I'm looking at the screen, look like I'm looking off, right? So if I'm looking in the camera, it look like I'm looking directly at you.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, that's good. You multitasking, baby. That's all. You just multitasking.
Yeah, you the man. Right. You the man now. You the man. I don't care if you got 5 different cameras. You look wherever you want because I know you're still listening. Your ears are still on.
Right.
All
right, well, I want to thank you all for coming on this live. Make sure y'all keep Maritha in your prayers. She said she lost her friend today. Yeah. And I'm gonna call and check on her and keep Kaylin in your prayers too. Just keep everyone in your prayers on the channel, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all go over to Carson Blue channel tonight. She'll be going live. And that's pretty much
Wait a minute. Wait, Anthony. I had asked you a question on another social media. Can you answer that?
Hold on. What did you hold on? Let me go to it. Hold on.
And Anthony, why you doing that? Because I missed your live on Huntsville. Could I just say this one time?
Go ahead.
You know, did Tisha have on a booty pad? Is that why her butt was looking all big at the
They say she got a BBL. So
well, it was great when she walked away for the luncheon with her and Kimmy and Tiffany and Stormy. It looked like it deflated. I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. It looked like it deflated.
There was a lot of sayings going on. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
I'm looking at your question. You talking about the one you sent yesterday?
I think it was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure.
I'm looking at it right now. I answer as soon as I get out the live.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have. Hold on. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, because I seen Mel put that saying or a few words in her live. I mean, in her story. I was like, "What is that?" And then I seen.
Talking about yesterday.
She had it a few weeks ago. I'll put it that way.
I have no idea.
And then the cheddar popcorn. Did she make it yet? Because I'm still waiting on my cheddar.
I don't think so because she been having on to retrain some more people. And interns are no longer here, but she haven't said anything else about it. But yeah, I have no idea, Jackie, from that question though, y'all.
Okay.
But anyway, you all have a good night because I'm about to get ready for work in a minute.
Me too. Okay.
And I will see y'all later, okay?
All right. Have a good night.
Good night, Anthony. Good night.
All right, y'all. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Tomorrow, don't forget, I will be doing a review on the Destiny and Carlos King interview review. And then, the next day, I will be back with part 2 of the conversation with Marceau, Tisha, Bugs, and Najee. And, Friday, we will be back with Bell Collective. And Saturday, I'm not doing anything on Saturday. I'll be back with Love and Marriage Detroit on next Monday. So until then, see you all next time. Good night. Good night.